Houston Heat and Mr. Rabakov. Hello.
Hello, hello. How are you doing?
So, glad to have you up here. And we got a great, exciting game coming, a grudge match, because that was won by Edmonton Impact in Germany, 4-3. And, of course, I'm talking about Edmonton Impact against the TonTons. Now, this has some history. Well, you have some history with them, too.
Yeah,
so who doesn't, by the way?
I did my time with Impact. I loved it. That's a great team. You know, the guys are great, and they have a deep roster. You know, there's nobody slacking on that squad. So it'll be a good game against the TonTons.
Yeah, and, of course, they won the PSP event.
Don't remind me, man. We don't have to talk about that.
You just reminded him one more time.
Remind them one more time. They won it! No.
That's okay. I was in the penalty box the whole point. So.
Well, but you do have to say something. I mean, for us, of course, in Europe, we've seen Edmonton Impact play, and we're like, when are they finally going to win an event? And they finally crossed that line because they've been so many times second. I mean,
it almost becomes a mentality. You know, it's not a fear of winning. You know, everybody wants to win. But when you take second that many times, and it's nothing against them, it just becomes a mentality. Yeah, where you're almost prepared for it. You know, it's hard.
It's getting over that hump. But when you can get to that first, then you have a target on your back, and how can you maintain it from that point on? So you're the team that everyone wants to beat from the last event. So that's what we're going to see how these guys handle here. And these guys are playing good. And TonTons is a great team, so this is going to be a great match.
Oh, that's why I'm really excited to see this one. And honestly, I think it's one of the few European teams that could beat them. But again, it's a mentality game now. Now, of course, TonTons last year came out strong and won the series, and they did beat Impact twice. But of course, now Edmonton Impact is on a winning streak, winning 2 events here, the first 2 events, and also winning the PSP behind it. So let's see if the TonTons can stop that or not.
Yeah, it'll be tough. I mean,
on this field layout,
and
anything can happen. These guys are really fast and aggressive, and as you guys just played, we saw that in that game with Art Chaos. So, which you guys played great, by the way.
Yeah, by the way, great game, great
Appreciate
game. But honestly, at the same time, we said it, and I said it to you, is for me also Art Chaos beat themselves a little bit because we don't understand their coaching, and sometimes you have that. I remember that a few years back with the Russian Legion. It's like
don't even try to figure it out.
We're trying to figure it out up here, but we can't, and we're like, how can you do that? And how can you do that? And it's impossible. As we're looking onto the TonTons, with, of course, their really crazy jerseys, which I absolutely don't like, but I told them that before.
Pajama pants.
Hey, you know what? You got to pick a color and run with it.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of color choices out there. Once they took yellow away.
Yeah, once they took the yellow, it was all downhill from there.
You got to get creative. You got purples, and you got plaids, and reds.
Well, I did talk to the captain last night, and he said, well, he's kind of secretly supporting Holland in the World Cup, so maybe that's why they took it. No, just joking.
Hey, anything but white, man. Anything but white.
How are you going to feel when Germany beats France today in World Cup? Are you going to be upset?
Honestly, not that much.
Okay.
Not that much.
I was going to say, if you want to take 20 pounds on it, I'm taking bets.
Well, but then again, I will take the bet with you when Holland against Costa Rica,
I'm
because don't forget, I'm Dutch.
I won't take that bet.
Oh, you wouldn't. I'm sure you wouldn't, because I can see another final coming up, and of course I'm boasting about it, but I love
they're playing good.
Well, I love, and from Percy and Robin is 2 really, really great players. So
hey, we may be out of the World Cup, but happy 4th of July for all the USA
happy 4th of July, all the guys back home.
Yeah, it's gonna be a celebration, and today at Chicago's, right here by our hotel, celebrating 4th of July. So
I like that, celebrating 4th of July in the UK.
I'll be there too, guys.
they got all the hats. They're ready to go. They're gonna do fireworks. So
I love that.
So we're gonna celebrate 4th of July here.
That's how you got to do it.
I think it's going to be a heavy night again.
I mean, you're celebrating a rebellion. How do you not go heavy?
Yeah, in England. in England, actually.
So
hey,
we're gonna go.
You got to poke the line every now and then, you know.
Yeah, so it's revenge for you guys today. Hey, but don't forget the French helped you a little bit with that.
That's true. A little bit.
Well, they did. But like Greg said, happy 4th of July to everyone back home.
So as we're waiting down for the 10 seconds to start, TonTon's already on the spot. I can't see.
Yep, Impact's got their first line out also.
So that's pretty cool. And afterwards, of course, we got the 1 vs 1 coming up. And then we've got the afternoon brackets. Actually, today's a pretty cool day. I mean, we got 4 games in the morning, 4 games in the afternoon. And then we've got, of course, the EPBF. We only have 2 games in the end of the day, which will be Germany against the Netherlands. Hey, that's not the same as soccer. France against Ireland. Then we have Britain against Lithuania and Russia against Denmark.
Who do you think's coming out of that? Who do you think's going to win the nations?
Well, the thing is, I always said France, and up till now they've always underperformed. So depends if they're finally going to get their act together. But again, I mean, for me, the 3-4 strong countries in that would be France, Germany, Britain and Russia. I mean, those are the 4 strong ones. But
we said that last time. Didn't England do well?
Yeah.
The last one.
Yeah, I
England,
know.
so
Yeah.
Look for them to. They're playing at home. Got to play hard at home.
Play into the crowd.
Play into the crowd.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like you said, there's 4 strong teams, and any one of those teams can win.
And then you've got the other side. We've got Norway against Switzerland on the other fields, Austria against Italy, Lithuania against Poland, and the Ukraine against Belgium. So we do have a lot of teams. So how did you feel playing last year with this World Cup thing that we organized? It was fun, wasn't it?
It was a blast. You know, you get to play with all your friends that you might not normally, or old teammates as far as I'm concerned. But it's a great time, so I can't wait to do it again.
And back to 10 seconds as we're watching on.
Here we go. Split screen.
Split screen.
Both teams making out 5 alive.
No. They got him on the corner. They got Dorito corner.
And as that happens, here comes TonTons down to Dorito 1.
It gets really tough, really fast out there. If you look at Zane Yakimek in that small M bunker, he is just trapped, and there's not a whole lot he can do as the TonTons push that Dorito side.
And what he could hope for is his snake player to get into the snake and start putting pressure on that Dorito side to slow him down a little bit, because you're right. Once you get going down the Dorito side, it's tough to hold those guys.
Snake 1. TonTon's going to snake 1.
They need Justin Cornell to get into the snake and match him right now. Maybe start putting some pressure on that Dorito side.
I know he looks like he wants to go at back center for the TonTons, but has a nice little line on him right now. So, but you're right, he has to get into that snake. But as we say that, TonTons lose that Dorito side.
Yeah, I think it's Saban.
Impact's doing a good job of just playing that slow game. They have Justin Rabikoff on the snake side, just cutting down the center of the field on the Dorito side when he has just no interest in doing anything else.
And in that position, you're going to put someone there, they got to be disciplined to play that position.
Absolutely.
Oh, and did he make that? Did he make that corner? Ooh, the snake was shooting at him. He lost that. That wasn't smart.
Nice.
Let him make Phil out again.
Look for Justin Cornell to go right down to the snake, and as we say that, he hops in there, and that's a good move because back center turned off of him, Greg.
Absolutely. Smart player.
Oh,
and he just goes cruising. He's already in the snake 2. Start trying to catch some people in the pack right now. Looks like he might get a kill.
Oh, but TonTon's matching that. So this is an epic snake battle, and now...
Who's going to bunker who?
Yep.
Yeah, who's going to get up and bunker who? But he has that guy to protect him. If he gets up... Oh, that's...
Very evenly matched on the snake side right now for both teams.
Yeah. So. Oh, but getting
Justin's
shot
calling out a call. It looks like it's G2, but here comes TonTons moving down to Dorito 3.
Oh, and they shoot, and the TonTon shot the other snake player. Justin Cornell getting shot by the TonTon player, and now he has to get up. He has to get up, and he got him. Man. He got him. Yeah, he got him. That was a smart move.
And in the mayhem, Zach makes a quick fill. Impact has both corners with TonTons in the Dorito 3 and the snake 2.
Oh, and now he's going to get shot, and he's going to get shot.
Oh, bounced. He's
lucky.
Lucky.
He bounced him.
Looks like Zach Yakimek's not trying to play a 2-on-2. He wants to end this as fast as he can.
Yeah. So, very up and down battle. Now, who's the smartest player?
Oh, he clips him. They trade each other, so it's a one-on-one.
Yeah, it's a one-on-one. So it's Luik on one side, I think.
Yep, and Zane Yakimek on the other.
And Zane on the other.
Oh, he hits him right in the top of the head.
Oh.
Wow, I thought we'd had a little bit of a longer one-on-one there, but hey.
Hey.
Great game, both teams.
Great game. That's what we like to see. That's what we love.
Trading out, trying to bunker each other, shooting each other. That's.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Impact's playing their classic European game in that they'll take the back 5 bunkers and be content until they get a kill or 2, and then just go stomping down as fast as they can. You know, Justin Rabikoff had a great game. He really pulled back the snake side, getting 2 quick kills in a 3-on-1 on that side. And then, I mean, the TonTons made a good push down the Doritos to start with, but it looked like they just kind of got shot out of their bunkers, you know?
Yeah.
Need to play a little tighter, a little more heads up.
And it's what we expected out of the first point. It went down to one-on-one, so.
Yeah, and that was one of the longer points I've seen so far.
And it's also, don't forget, these teams, well, they know each other. They've played with each other a lot. So, I mean, they do know what the other guys does. And again, I think it's Alexander Pison, the last guy that got shot, which is one of the, well, the less experienced players on the TonTons. Not saying he's not good, but I mean.
He's been playing pretty good, though, this year.
Yeah.
That's when I've been watching him play. So here we got
GK Paris.
GK Paris.
Against
Carnage.
Well, Carnage. So it's a Paris game. Paris against Paris.
There are so many French teams now.
Yeah. There's almost too many French teams.
Almost too many. Ooh, so GK loses 2 off the break.
Paris destroying Paris.
Now, if Carnage plays it right, they'll come flying down this snake. There's no one stopping him. You know, just the back center looking this way, and they have 2 guys out wide.
And he can put a couple shots in back center and just cruise down. There's nothing these guys can do to stop.
Absolutely. The last thing they want to do is sit and lose 2 guys just like that. Yep.
So we gave him the commentator curse.
Man. Can I give that to people? I can come up here for some more games.
Yeah. It's easy. You just start talking about that player and boom, they get shot.
Beautiful. I need some names. Let's go.
It's Paris versus Paris.
Yeah. The Paris, we had the London battle, now we have the Paris battle.
And so far, Carnage has just dropped the ball. I mean, GK Paris has been able to fill out of all the back small bunkers. They're now in Dorito 3, the snake, and they have a supporting bunker behind the snake.
Oh, and GK loses a player there, so now it's 2-on-3. But GK's moving down to 50 to Dorito, so let's see if he can pull some kills out of there.
Well, now the ball's on the snake guy.
Yep. Snake guy needs to keep coming.
Oh, and now he does, but and they get
Too little, too late.
Too little, too late, yeah.
You know, it's kind of nice. The Millennium made the switch this year of putting the Dorito side on the coaching side.
Yeah.
And it's been much more interesting. You just see people just getting destroyed and bunkered out over and over and over in the snake side just because, you know, there's no one saying, oh, he's coming, he's coming.
And then you get your true skill players who know how to play the snake. Playing the
just
snake's
standing out.
Yeah, because it's a lot of players don't want to play the snake.
Yeah. But that's what we argued about. That's what we argued about. No, but wait, hey, that's what we argued about. Like in your game, what I don't get is if I saw the first 2-3 points from our chaos, I would have put Axel on the snake side. I'm like, why are you playing Dorito? I mean,
you know what? They actually we watched their practice yesterday, and they were breaking Axel out to the snake side as the second guy, and he was really struggling there. When they put him to the Dorito side, he was performing a little bit better. And I think they just stuck with it from yesterday's practice.
Yeah, but I would have think snake on 1. I mean, I would have put him snake
That's what he came in playing paintball snake 1. So I don't know why he's not good in. Yeah, but these Doritos, you know, he is fast and he can get down those Doritos. And like you said, it comes down to how you're playing at that moment in paintball.
Yeah, but also he didn't get any support. Again, what I said, he was in your Dorito for 30, and this guy was still in the back bunker saying hi.
That's okay.
That's good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Oh, really? Okay.
And they get him. Ref's checking him.
TonTons lost 2 off the break.
2 off the break.
Impact playing smart. They held up the Dorito guy, the one that they lost off the break the last time.
Justin Cornell to the snake 50. Justin Rabikoff to the tower, right side of the M.
And I think this is going to be a quick point, guys.
Yeah, it is going to be a quick point because he just has to wrap around him and he shoots him in the leg.
It is a 2-on-5 right now.
Oh, and TonTons throwing the towel.
There you go.
Yeah, you lose 2 on the break on this side, and if a team knows what to do, it's going to be tough to stop that.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And by the way, guys, first of all, at home, download the Millennium app, Millennium Series LTD. It's got the direct live stream. I'm sorry.
You right here, bro?
He's just so excited.
I'm so excited about this. And of course, well, if you people don't see at home, we've got this great contest. Please make your selfies, put them on our Facebook page, put your name down, and you know what? GI Sports is going to give you this limited edition
nice.
V-Force grill. So thanks to GI Sports. And of course, they also had the guy that won from last event. He got the cap and got the nice T-shirt.
Nice.
So it's an easy win, guys. It doesn't cost a lot. It's an easy win.
Just post up. Here we go.
GK again. Oh, and Carnage going through the middle. Now can he? Because that we've seen that a lot. That bunker. You cut off the whole side.
You can go play there, but you got to have the support with you.
Oh, and not get shot behind
absolutely.
you.
Yeah,
and not get shot behind
because what happens if you lose your back, guys, you're just asking for a back massage.
You know, I like the play that the Camp Carnage did as far as putting the guy up in the center into the tower, but they really did well on the snake side the first point, and then they switched their players up and they lost both guys really early this match. I don't think that was the move.
How could that snake guy go through that string?
Here it comes. Is he going to get him? Puts 2 in the back.
1.
Or 5.
Yep. So, like, again, he loses snake players. He gets a back massage.
Well, hates the back massage position.
And here comes GK.
GK playing it smart, playing it slow, controlled. Don't overdo it. Oh, and getting shot while doing that.
Yeah, GK dropping the ball. They just tried to fill out to the Dorito corner. That guy got shot. They tried to run into the center M, which is not really the best place to close from. That guy got shot. And now it looks like we have a 2-on-2.
Yeah. So we do see the inexperience of these teams, which I mean.
And you're gonna get that. I mean, GK made a big jump to come up to CPL, which it takes a couple years to figure it out here, and they'll figure it out. They're a good bunch of guys.
And of course, Prairie Camp Carnage having the advantage of having the experience playing the CPL for a long time already.
Absolutely, and they pulled out some hard games before. I mean, you've seen them just step up. You know, it's one of those teams where you're not sure what you're going to get.
It looks like
2-on-2 still.
Yeah, it looks like the guys on GK Paris don't really know exactly what's going on. Otherwise, I think the Snake Eye would be a little more active.
And well done. That's a well done.
And, ooh, thought he was going to get
one-on-one.
So it's a one-on-one on Dorito's side. So,
so
2 quick one-on-ones that we've had.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crazy field. If I was in a one-on-one, I think I'd want it to end fast. Otherwise, I would just be shaken. It's too crazy. You'd lose a guy. You know, there's too many bunkers in the center to hide behind. It's not my style.
Oh, that's why you guys made Nick Sloviak do the one-on-one. Now I get it. Why?
Oh, yeah, I already did my time. I did my time. I did the first one.
And you know what?
It's a lose-lose because if you lose right away, everyone just gives you a hard time.
Yeah, and this isn't a one-day tournament, you know. No. Like, I go home and I have 6 more months of hearing my teammates talk about how you did, you know. I remember the last time I went in against my first hard game was against a Tonton player, and he's getting all the root and raw and everyone's screaming, and all I hear is Ryan Moorhead through the crowd, "Don't embarrass me in front of my friends." Great, thanks, Ryan. Good help.
Thanks for the support.
Yeah.
Well, I talked that over with Oliver. The first one, he said, you know, when the kid almost beat him, when he got the first point, kick out the first point, he's like, I'm in a lose-lose situation.
Yeah, I don't care who you are. You're scared.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are.
Yeah. And one-on-one, that ball, those balls can go cruising around and find you easy. Man. So here we go down the breakout. TonTons.
Let's see if they switch it up. If the TonTons switch it up.
And they come through the center and they get chopped up going in there. So, and Impact loses one as well. So it's 4-on-4.
It's 4-on-4. But I don't think Frank is at the moment. He's doing his job. Frank Shamboom is normally a little bit more aggressive. So.
Well, I think, you know, being down 2, man, they got to take their time, get a couple more kills, and then you'll see them go on attack. But here comes the running ref. You never like to see those guys. And there he goes. He pulls them out. So
yeah.
3-on-4 right now in Impact's favor.
Yes, they are.
And Impact's content. You know, they're up a couple of points. They don't have to run into the Tontons. The Tontons need to come back, right? So the clock's on the favor for Impact.
As we said that Justin Rabikoff gets eliminated, so now it's 3-on-3. And with the Tontons moving down the Dorito side.
And we see them battling it out. They're really not refusing to fight, though, which is maybe not the best thing to do, but they're not refusing to fight. If I was Impact, I'd refuse to fight. I just close the angle. This guy's overplaying so much. He's going to get clipped on his loader or something like that.
Yeah, back center is really the only one working him right now, and I think he'd be a little better off in the Snake. So I understand, especially now with JC in there. JC made Snake 1. The Tontons really need to match him so that JC doesn't come all the way down.
And Tontons moved to the 50 Dorito, so I don't think JC knows that yet.
But he gets shot while being there. He gets shot. The Tonton player walking off, and...
So here comes Rainey.
Yeah.
Yep, 3-on-1 tonight now for Impact.
3-on-1, yeah, because both of the Tontons player getting shot.
And it looked just for a few seconds there that Tontons were starting to take control of that game on the Dorito side.
But for me, at the moment, where the Tonton strength was last year was Frank Shamboom, you know, really rocking it. And for now, I haven't seen him produce his game as we're used to be seeing.
That's why that's last year and this is this year.
Yeah. No, but again,
it goes tournament to tournament, man.
Oh, it does.
It does. I mean, Greg can have a great event here and go to the next event and have a bad first day and then get going on the second day. But he's not. Greg's going to be rocking every day. Greg has been playing good this year, though.
Thank you.
Really good.
You know what the key is? Close your eyes. Just close your eyes.
Just hope for the best. Shoot with your eyes closed. Is that the pro tip of the day?
That's the pro tip of the day.
Okay, good.
GK trying to come out a little more aggressive, and it doesn't seem to have been working so far. They tried to make that Dorito 2 off the break, get shot.
And they're down 1 immediately, so let's see if Carnage can...
Finally capitalize on that.
Yeah.
They consistently shoots a guy off the break, but then they throw away the bodies.
Here comes that running ref, dude.
Uh-oh.
He's going the distance, too. That can't be good.
And if he's hit, it's not gonna be pretty.
No,
that's it.
It's telling him bunker rob.
And GK loses another player as we're talking there. So now it's 5-on-3.
With no Dorito side, GK Paris is only 3 bodies alive on the Snake side.
So Carnage needs to really get going down here. But again, it's tied 1-1. 10 minutes left in the game. It's all about the W, man. It doesn't matter how you get it. If it's a close game, big point spread, you want to win.
Absolutely, but what you don't want to do when you have an advantage like that is wait too long, because Snake 1 just got shot and his support player just got shot.
So, I mean, like, these guys, what they're showing is they get these bodies up and they're just not taking advantage so far. So here comes GK and the Snake, and let's see if they can work this to their advantage.
Actually, I think that's what in the other game Impact is doing right, is they're going Snake heavy, and I mean that's works on this field.
Oh, absolutely.
Looks like
but
Carnage moving at 50 Dorito now. He's going down the other side.
Oh. Even with the mistakes they made, it looks like they're going to pull this one out with a 3-on-1.
And he goes and gets him straight away. Now that's a very good thing to do. Wow, nice move.
Yeah, it was a nice move to clean it up. You know, they made the mistakes there early when they had the advantage, and it almost looks like Camp Carnage just maybe didn't know how big of an advantage they had. You know, you saw him bunker the last person and then slide into their Snake 1 like there's still bodies alive. Yeah. So good game by Camp Carnage. Just, you know, a little more heads up, try to figure it out, a little more communication between them.
And that's something we see is lacking also, is the communication, especially when there's no more coaching on the Snake side. That's where the communication comes in, and that's where American teams, especially Heat and Impact, are good at it. I mean, you guys can communicate a lot.
Yeah, I mean, we came from a different generation. You know, I mean, all the guys on my team, all the guys on Impact, played 7-man at one point, which was just another league, and it was all based on communication. So you have guys like Dave Baines, Tim Montresor, who are built around that game of communication, and it pays to have them.
And that's why you pay.
That's why you pay
top dollar to get them.
Hey, if everyone's listening back home, follow Mixed Athletic Performance on Instagram and GI Sports Official.
Absolutely.
So it is TonTons out five alive, and let's see if Impact's corner made it alive. Ref is checking him, and yep, 5-on-5. So 3-0, 9 minutes left in the game, plenty of time. And as I say that, TonTons lose their Snake player, so.
It's not his day.
Not yet. But there's plenty of time left, 9:23 left in the game. Seen plenty of comebacks.
Yep, as they catch JC up and lose a body at the same time. So it's 3-on-4 right now in Impact's favor.
And TonTons are stuck in the middle, so they're going to have to start getting out before Impact starts spreading the field here. So
with TonTons, 2 out of their 3 bodies are in the smallest bunkers on the field, which is not where you want to be.
So Impact is moving down the Dorito side now. He makes that next 50. It could be bad news.
Oh, through the middle. That's a good move.
Zane Yakmek made the 50 Dorito, push past one of the Tonton players, which is pretty much going to end this game.
And Justin's going to cut off completely both sides. Just don't search too much. Just close off one side. Don't let him come up.
Yeah, if by him being in the middle there, it's just going to make, if those guys try to break out, at least him there will prevent that. But TonTon's got to find a way to get a couple G's here.
Yeah, right now Impact set up to get their win from the Dorito side. You know, they're in the 50. With Justin Rabikoff in the center, it's really up to Zach Yakimek on the Snake side without a lot of help to break through.
So. I don't know what he's doing. He's standing in the back there trying to do some long distance shooting. And
I think if he does come up to the Snake, that'll put those guns are going to have to deal with him.
Oh, but they shoot the Impact player on the Dorito 50.
Yeah, and Joshua Met just got bounced there. I think that ball just went 10 feet off his shoulder, but it brings it down
now it's
to
3-3.
3-on-3, yeah.
And when Impact has to, I mean, obviously TonTons have to get this win, but Impact's up 3-0. Make them have to force them to leave those bunkers. They got to come. They got to run out of there.
Absolutely. Even with the bunkers that Impact has right now, they don't have to fight them, right? The TonTons are stuck in the center. They have to fill wide if they want to win this point, and that's just it. They have to win this point. And you can see it in their form right now. You see Zach Yakimek just standing over the top, content where he is. Justin Rabikoff's not really looking to go anywhere.
They don't need to go. Just walk down the clock. Oh, going to the M. Oh.
I don't know why. I mean, that was a good shot by Justin, but I don't think Justin needs to leave the tower there. He went to the middle of the M. I don't know if that's the bunker to go to, but as I say that, they shoot another one, so I guess I'm wrong.
So it's going to make him look good, but nobody wants to be in the
He
M.
wants the point. He wants the point. He's not content.
Well, like you said, like even with the 3-0 lead, they're knocking down time off, but they still want to win because they know that teams can come back. We've seen it all year here in the Millennium.
Well, we did it last time they did. I mean, that was 3-1, and then it went 3-3, 4-4, and then 5-4.
Yeah, so they know playing these guys that they can come back at any time.
Yeah, but TonTons need to change up some shit there. I mean, I'm sorry, it's not doing something right. They're doing something wrong.
Right.
Like Greg said, I don't think they're heavy on the snake side.
Now that's about the same thing I thought. I mean, for me, they're missing the aggressiveness on the snake, which we know them for from last year. But that's also because losing Axel doesn't help. I mean, and Frank Chamboon is not performing when maybe he's still hurt.
Yeah, I mean, that could be. It's really tough when you're counting on just 1 or 2 guys to really be the aggressors. You got to have someone else step up.
Yeah.
So here we go. Carnage 2-1 over GK Paris. GK Paris.
Kim Carnage losing a guy. It looked like he thought he was in a blind spot, got caught by back center.
GK's in the snake 1. And another Carnage player gets taken out of the Dorito side. So, Greg, the Dorito side is wide open. Let's see if GK can come down.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, you should too. Greg's going flying down the field.
Yeah, it looks like this guy is trying for GK Paris right now to get into the Dorito 2. And the only thing holding it up is this small brick on the snake side. What needs to happen is his secondary player needs to fill out to that corner and help him work on this one guy, making it the 2-on-1.
Or he needs to wrap, put him in, and get that right timing to cross over. But like you said, that his player moving to that Dorito corner would be the move.
Yep, there he goes. Makes it in.
He heard you.
Now it's time to go on the Dorito side for GK Paris.
And he shot the back center.
He's hit, and here comes the penalty.
Oh, GK Paris with the 1-for-1.
GK should have went down that Dorito side a little bit faster. That wouldn't have happened. So here we go. We got 2 Carnage players on the snake side. As I say that, they lose another player, so there's 1 Carnage player left.
No.
It looks like it's a 2-on-1 right now.
No.
3. Oh, I can't see the. But yeah, he's back center. My bad.
Oh, and he catches a crazy ball.
You know, this is one of those things. It's a 3-on-1, and the last player is in the snake 1. He should not be able to put his head up.
He shouldn't be able to look.
He'd not even be able to look. There should be a bunch of
look
people
at this.
just
and he takes him, and he stays alive. Oh, did he get him?
Oh, well, they traded. It doesn't. Oh, but GK Paris going all the way back. Boom.
GK Paris pulled that point out, but again, I'm going to say it wasn't very smooth. You know, I think they got a little lucky. You know, when Camp Carnage goes to bunker out the snake, it's a 50-50 chance if he shoots him first and stays alive.
It was close. Like, it was real close. And maybe GK shot him across when he ran down. I don't know, but it was close. It could have became a 1-on-1 real quick when it was a 3-on-1 for GK. So
yeah,
it's 2-2.
Look at it, and here he comes and goes and gets him.
Oh, we have the replay here.
Yeah.
Let's see. GK doesn't know he's coming.
Man.
And look,
now he realizes, okay, so.
Yeah, I mean, 50-50, we can't really see it from our angle who was actually shot first, but it's so close. I mean, I think the refs did a good job calling it. But like we were saying before, is when it's a 3-on-1, especially when the guy's in snake 1, it's just a very small bunker. You have to be on your belly a lot. He should not be able to put his head up. There should be 3 guns pounding every side of that bunker so that as soon as he looks, he gets shot, and you don't have this problem.
And he was up pretty much the whole time.
He was just doing whatever he wanted.
I mean, of the 3 guys, he took 2 of them with him. So
yeah. Thanks for the favor, huh?
They lost, but hey, it's 2-2.
And then, of course, now we have this. Well, I wouldn't have thought it would have 4-0 for Impact. I wouldn't have thought that.
Hey, this game's not over yet.
Oh, no. Well, they can come back, and let's see if they can finally put a point on the board, because it's good for the points.
But right now, the way Impact is playing, solid across both sides of the field, they're going to be tough unless TonTons get going here. And look for TonTons to go to one of these, the rocket or the tower in the middle.
Yeah, me too. That's what I would have done.
I think what they need to do is really start forcing 3 of their bodies to one side. It looks like they've really cut off Impact's Dorito corner, and they've been holding up short. So when they get that kill, why not push 3 guys that way, make it a 3-on-1, and then really push down one way instead of putting the guy in the center trying to lock off. You know, they really need points right now. You got to be aggressive. Yeah. So you might as well put an extra body to one way.
I know, and they only got 6 minutes to do it. Now, of course, they can. We've seen them do it, but it's true that they need to push it now. And Impact knows this, so
I would
it's going to wait
Impact
for him.
to know that these guys look for them to come through the center potentially. So here we go. Let's see what happens. Nope, they're going Dorito corner, snake on the break. And makes it, and he makes the Dorito 1, so they're in snake 1.
No, but they get the corner again.
There we go. They shot Impact's corner. They're up a body.
And they shoot another one.
And they shoot another Impact player.
Now with no Dorito side, expect this Tonton player to come flying down because no one on Impact's looking at him.
No.
There we go. He's in the 50.
And there goes one backpack probably. Oh, and adjusted. Okay.
All right,
okay.
quick point.
Didn't see you there. Sorry. Like, how did you get there so fast? So now they're turning around, and now it's the snake guy to finish up. Don't overplay it.
But Impact shot both Dorito players now for the Tauntauns. They kind of dropped the ball over there. It looks like it's a 3-on-2 in Tauntaun's favor. But they're all on the same side of the field.
Oh, that almost looked like a hit.
Wow.
And you can see that Rainey doesn't know yet. Rainey's shooting that Dorito side, but there's no one over there for the Tauntauns.
Yeah, and he doesn't know that he's there. Now he knows. Now he knows, and he's probably trying to go and get him.
And here goes Tonton's running out wide, and that's a good move here.
There we go.
Yeah.
Tauntauns need to spread the field.
And now he needs to pound. Get the angle. Get the angle. Get the angle. Come on, he should have got and get him, but he doesn't know there's only 2 alive. I don't think he knows it's 3-on-2.
Yeah, I don't think either team really knows.
Now he knows. Now he knows. How he knows. And it's 1 and it's 2. Oh!
He missed Justin Cornell. Justin Cornell's not hit.
Gonna get a penalty.
Wow, he missed him. Watch this. Tauntauns don't know there's a player still alive.
Man, Tauntauns really dropped the ball right there.
Yeah, that was really bad. That was bad. We didn't see them do that.
And you're in a one-on-one in a snake. Justin Cornell needs to get out of that bunker. That's not the bunker you want to be in a one-on-one.
No, and it's
but if someone was
going
to be in there, I'd probably pick JC right now.
Yeah, it's true, though.
And Justin's got a 4-0 lead here. He needs to just play
chill.
smart. Chill.
Just hang out.
And take as much points as he can.
You know, I love JC, and he's an amazing paintball player, but chill's not really his
got
turn.
him. He got him.
Oh, well, there you go.
Wow.
Like I said, chill's not really his style.
Had that game in hand. Like, wow.
And he doesn't need to do anything.
I'm a little speechless.
Yeah, I'm caught up because when Tauntauns went through.
Wait, now this is going to be a chrono check. Chrono check. And that is not smart. If he shoots 1 ball above 300, no, that's smart enough. So that's a 5-0 victory. Tontos were 3-on-2, and well, Justin pulled it out.
3-on-2 with both Impact players on the same side of the field, which should make it really simple. You know, the Tauntauns did a good job of starting the field at the Dorito side with their 3rd body, spreading the field, really pinching the last 2 guys out, but running through and missing the guy when his back is to you is just. It's really unacceptable right now.
When you make that commitment, he has to leave no matter what. And even if he takes JC and Rainey's still there, it's a 2-on-1. The Rainey in the back corner. So.
Yeah, but he hit the most important player, and that's the player that shot the 2nd guy and that shot the 3rd guy. So in a way. But okay, again.
Kind of, I didn't expect that.
No, not at all.
No, I didn't thought of 5-0.
Not taking anything away from Impact. They played
they played great.
But it wasn't. Yeah, but it wasn't that.
The Tauntauns we expect
2 or 3 points. 2 or 3 points were close. Right. I mean, it wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't a. But it's true. A 5-0. Wow.
All right, Camp Carnage, GK Paris. GK Paris losing their snake off the break.
And it's even Stevens. It's 2-2. So.
Carnage walks into the snake here.
Walks in. I'm not sure why he's staying though. You know, when you walk in like that, it's probably time to just cruise
keep
down
going.
that snake.
Yeah. You're doing the duck walk. You keep going straight to the 50.
And right now he has opportunity. You know, no one's looking at him. They've shot the entire snake side.
And he needs to just
there we go.
Roll down.
So this is an up and down battle between 2 teams that know each other probably pretty well.
Oh, nice shot. The Camp Carnage snake player is just doing work. He almost won his 3-on-1 last point. He's in their snake now, and he shot somebody while crawling.
The back, and it's Mr. LeGrand.
Yeah,
he's happy.
He gives a little fist bump. He deserves it.
He does.
That was a good point.
He's playing good. If I were the coach for them, I'd just wheel and deal with him right now on the snake side.
Oh, absolutely. Your first in every time.
What's his last name? LeGrand?
LeGrand, yeah. And honestly, good job by him. But that's what we missed on the TonTons. We miss a snake player there.
Yeah, we didn't, they did that, other than that one game where they got down the Dorito side, but that was that last point. They were rocking over there, and then they just, like you said, they lost 2 guys in that.
I'm not even sure who shot them. Yeah. I mean, that's just looking into paintballs, trying to be a little over-aggressive, knowing that the clock's working against you right now, and just looking into a stream that you didn't need to.
But again, that's something that I think impacted really well. Is, you know what, we're up for a few points, you come at us. And the TonTons knew that. So, but it's true, still no center. I mean, I would have thought that somebody would have gone to the center and cut off at least, you know, the snake guys. That's would have helped.
Yeah, it definitely would have helped. when you go up the center, though, you're almost committed. You're either going to cut off a snake lane and you're going to be there the whole game, or you have to run through because there's not a whole lot of places to go beyond that.
And
so
if you
you're
lose
committed.
your snake guy behind you like that one play happened,
you're in trouble.
You're in trouble. So the
You're
guy
gonna
that
get a
does
back
that move,
massage.
the guy that does that move just has to be confident that his guys are going to do their job behind him.
True, true.
That's actually the third time I've seen that happen. Where the guy's getting smoked, and then
if you watch a game where there's a guy in that center tower and they either lose their snake player or they hear someone call the big Dorito 3 on the other side, you will see him just freaking out, looking both ways, just trying to make sure he's looking at the guy that shoots him.
And the nice thing about this situation now is that, as you guys can see, we can see all the way up through the entrance. So we can even people coming up here, you know, we see the crowd coming down. And it's starting to get crowded up here. And even though it's only a Friday, and I mean, of course, stand-up people work. I imagine it's going to have a lot more people tomorrow.
Work.
Well, what's that word?
Work, yeah.
We're working right now.
Yeah, we're working now. And we're having fun doing it. So what else do we want? And the sun's up, so we're happy.
This is a bit
with
of a cubicle, though. I don't do cubicles.
Do some knocking. You just said this. You're talking weather. Don't do that.
Oh my gosh, in London?
Touch some wood, as we would say.
Yeah.
On Friday, everyone is concentrating on playing their games. No one's really concerned about watching too much. They just want to start off, because you got to play 2 games, everybody. You're trying to get those 2 wins and concentrate on that.
And usually the team that you're playing plays at the same time as you, you know? So if your game ends first, maybe you get a chance to see 1 or 2 points, but until then, you don't really know until Sunday rolls around who you're going to end up playing beyond that, or who you have to scout.
But that's the whole idea now, especially for us, and I like that system that we start a draw, because with the draw, nobody knows. Before you could become a first or second, you know, in order to get that or that team or that bracket or that other side. Now with the draw, you wouldn't even know. I mean,
you have no idea.
You have no idea, and I like that part.
And it's good. It's good that way.
I enjoy it.
Because it makes it more battles. I mean, it's too easy, if not, you know, to calculate the whole system.
Yeah, I mean, and it's tough over here. You only get 3 prelim matches, you know, so you really have to just savor every point, make sure you're winning, you know. It's not so much how much you win by, but it's just making sure you win.
You win, because especially over here, you don't get 4 like you do over in the States, so you get those 3, and you gotta, and if you do drop one, those other 2 have to be big wins.
Yes.
Because if the other teams do well, it's that
you
point differential. You need that point differential. So
3 teams with 2 wins, and you can have 1-2 and still go out. We've seen
and I think
before.
that's why Heat and Impact, it's an easy transition for them, because in the PSP, it's a bloodbath from the start.
Yeah,
the first game, it's you're duking up with Dynasty or Damage right away.
Oh yeah, there's no easy games anymore in the PSP. No easy games.
And especially, well, even though I have to say though, I mean, this year we haven't seen it last year a lot, but this year big teams go down.
Yeah.
Infamous is down. Vicious went down. Archaeos went up and down. Archaeos went up again. So
X Factors went down.
Yeah,
X Factors down. So it's
and that didn't happen last year.
No, I think that's great. The formats I think are working.
Yeah.
So here we go on the breakout. Looks like Carnage makes it to.
GK
gets taken out
one.
going to Snake, and GK comes running up to the tower on the left side of the M.
And GK Paris loses one of their guys who's been staying alive out of the back center off the break, but makes the Snake.
And Carnage loses another player on the Snake side. So hey, Snake player needs to come right down for GK, especially with his player
in the center locking it off. And the other thing is, no one on Camp Carnage was even looking at him. You know, that's a mistake by GK Paris, letting them fill the Snake corner. And not coming down the Snake when they had the opportunity.
Now he does, but let's see. And then he sees him.
There you go.
Yeah, he goes.
There we go. He finally gets aggressive. He shoots the whole Dorito side.
He heard you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Where's that hidden mic you got on you? And of course, Carnage blowing the buzzer. No point in getting.
All right. And here it is. 5 minutes left of this match. It's tied 3-3. And for these guys, a win. Because now Edmonton Impact won and TonTons are down. So if GK or Carnage gets another win, that puts them in a driver's seat here. Sure. If they can get another win here, so
absolutely. So,
but that's also I think the way the TonTons always calculate, especially in this kind of group. Well, you've got Impact, which we can beat, but they can beat us, and then the other 2, not saying easy games, but that's where the confidence comes
on paper you see matches, you look at them, but you got to play the game. They mean nothing.
You have to do.
Absolutely.
You have to do well. And we've seen upsets. Look at
it's
Outrage beating
paintball. Anything can
our
happen.
Chaos. We would have thought in the first, and then in the second one, Breakout beating our Chaos.
Yeah.
Now that's
Yeah.
2 major upsets.
Back to what we were saying before about the PSP and the brackets. One thing that we all looked at, the system got a little messed up because it used to be in the first couple events, 2 pro teams went down. They'd take first and second place, and they'd come right back up, right? Yeah. And everyone was content. Maybe your team got bumped down once, no big deal.
You get up again, next.
But now we had the mistake. Art Chaos placed second in the prelims. Infamous placed first in the prelims, so they had to play each other in the semifinals.
Yeah,
right?
which was the ticket to get
Absolutely.
over.
So Infamous got stuck down. Now X Factor went down, and Aftershock went down.
And Vicious is no,
Vicious.
Yeah,
so there's 3 teams down, which means one of them are not playing at World Cup.
Exactly.
So
one of them will have to play Challengers at World Cup.
Well, I have to say Russian Legion really surprised me, staying in the middle. I mean,
they look good.
They beat Aftershock, but I knew that was a grudge match. I knew that my poor TonTons wanted to get back at some of those.
They played good there. They earned their spot for sure. They kept it, and we'll see how they do at the next event. So.
Well, if they still try to keep their spot, then they're in for World Cup. And I mean,
they've retooled that whole team, and the only one that's left on that team is Kirill. So,
I know.
And he's coming back off an injury.
Achilles
he was out for a while.
Yeah, Achilles injury, so that's not an easy injury. But it's going to be interesting going into that next event.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be nerve-wracking.
I just hope the weather's going to be a little bit better for you guys.
And think about this though, going into that 4th event, the pressure is not to fall down, because if you fall down, you're
still missing World Cup.
So. I think having that pressure, though, has made certain teams stronger.
Yeah, absolutely.
But again, it's funny that you guys have less teams but more games. Because actually, the Champions Division is 10 teams and it's 4 games. And here it's 16, but it's only 3 games.
3 games, yeah. So let's go to 4.
Well, I agree with that, but then they should, kind of cut off on Nation Cup and things like that. If not, I'm going to stay here till 12 o'clock at night, which I don't mind. I mean, having great fun up here, but still, I mean, that's going to be really tiring.
The Nations Cup, like Greg played in the last year with Team USA in France, I think it's great because it gives these countries, you'll hear it as it goes on, the flags will start coming out, and you'll hear the chants.
Oh, it's awesome.
It's fun.
It's great. It's cool to represent your country, too, because we don't get that chance very often.
Well, next year we'll probably have a World Cup again.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go.
And you guys got the title.
The Flying V.
Yeah.
Here we go. 3-3. GK off to the snake. No, he gets hit. So GK just cannot make the snake at all on the break.
Camp Carnage is really taking their second snake player and committed them up the center to shoot GK Paris's first snake player, which has worked out well for him.
Yeah, but can they capitalize on it? They didn't. Yeah, and then he gets shot. Sloppy getting shot.
So now, if GK can get to the snake, I think that's going to be the pressure on Carnage. See who makes it first.
Camp Carnage. And they make the snake 1.
And so does GK, so.
Yeah, but the snake is not doing anything. Come on, Carnage. If you don't shoot, then it doesn't help. And he used that to go to snake 2. And now he's going to try to get him on his foot or something. Step out.
Oh, man. And a ref comes running all the way from the 50 Dorito side to pull out GK Paris's snake corner.
And he got him, and
bad timing.
Did he get him?
No. Too bad. That was almost a great move.
Yeah, it was still a good move.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really nice timing by the GK Paris snake player to run down and bunker out Camp Carnage. It looked like he was going to get a 2-piece, not quite.
Well, that would have been game.
Close. I think GK now needs to wheel and deal towards this snake side here.
Absolutely.
As his player's going down the Doritos. So
it's a 3-on-2 in Camp Carnage's favor, and they have the entire snake side with a player over here. So what needs to happen is Camp Carnage needs to start wrapping on the snake side, prevent GK Paris from filling over, and attack.
He looks like he wants to do it. He needs to do it right now.
With a one-body advantage, you just got to be smart, but you don't want to give the other team time to pick somebody off. You really have to keep the pressure on.
If anything, if GK doesn't want to come over into the snake, at least start moving your way over to the snake corner, or putting yourself in a better position to cover your Dorito guy. Yeah, but I think that would be back center. I would move there at least.
Absolutely.
I agree, but that's the whole dangerous situation now, because also if you see the time left, 3-on-2 with 3 minutes left, what do you do? I mean, the next one who drops a body is...
It's going to be bad news here, because now Carnage is moving the snake, which is great for them.
Yeah.
And it's bad for GK. Now he moves to the center. Oh, he's checking him. He's got the ref on him.
Oh, man.
You don't want to get a penalty here.
No.
Oh,
and
boy.
oh, he gets sloppy, getting shot. Sloppy shot. Now it's 2-on-2. And now I think Perry Carnage is not in the best situation.
No, because now GK's at the 50 Dorito.
And with GK Paris at the 50 Dorito, it's going to make it really difficult for Camp Carnage to continuously come up this snake side. He can cut off that lane pretty easily, and he's got a coach right there to let him know if he's going to get bunkered. So, man, it was still a tie game. I'd say GK Paris now has the advantage.
They do, and it all depends on how his back center plays here. Oh, man, look at that. Oh, wow.
It's hairy back there.
Yeah.
I mean, the last two guys on both teams are really playing it smart. GK Paris has been working their way back over to the snake side. Camp Carnage was able to fill over to the snake after they lost their front player. And it's just a matter of time. One of these guys is going to have to make a big move or get a good shot. Otherwise, it's just going to be too little too late. 1:40 left on the clock.
Yeah, but I think some people are starting to run out of paint. Because I don't see him shooting a lot.
And the problem for both Dorito players, as soon as the other one moves, they're going to be screaming, he's coming. So.
Oh, absolutely. He's got to be fast.
Oh, he's cutting it back in again.
Yep.
But where's the second?
Back center.
The back center. And that's the back center's error now, is he should have gone wide. Nobody's preventing him from moving, and he's still sitting there in the back.
So absolutely. This is one of those times where you have to play into the coaching. Your other player has a coach. You need to play a one-on-one against the guy in front of you on the snake side.
Yeah, and this is good for Carnage here, because if they could put 2-on-1 on the Dorito player for GK, eliminate him, it's 2-on-1.
Yeah.
Ooh, 60-second count.
So I think they're going to be content in playing an overtime.
Overtime is that what it's not a bad. If you can't win, at least go to overtime and play with 5-on-5. But here comes
Camp Carnage. Come on, he's in snake 2. He's going to get shot.
If he stands up like that, he will.
Oh, he just hits him.
And he shoots the back center for GK Paris. It's a 2-on-1.
And it's a no. He didn't get him. And there goes the point. And now we have to buzz. Where's the buzzer?
25 seconds. He's got time.
GK needs to hit it.
Woo. 23 seconds. Camp Carnage did a good job there.
That goes also to show the coach of GK was sleeping. He gave 7 seconds away.
Well, it's like we were saying, like GK moved to the center, but he needed to work his way continuously over to the snake side here, because it would have spread the field out and it would have stopped him from doing what he just did.
Right. He would have created 2 separate games. It would have been the coaches and the Dorito players, and then a one-on-one on the snake side, basically.
And he left himself where Carnage came down to the snake side, and that was it.
But that's maybe also a little bit of a rookie mistake, because they did come up from SPL, and CPL is a different game level.
Yes,
absolutely.
Absolutely. I mean, I think had they been playing, let's say, Impact from the last match, they really capitalized when someone didn't look. And had that been, let's say, JC, he would have come flying down.
I agree with you. But that's hey, nobody's shooting at me. I'm going forward. I mean,
absolutely.
But then you have to watch out if there's not a little stream of paint that you didn't see, where you have to bump over.
So who's our next four games?
Well, this afternoon's games, we're going to start off with Breakout Spa against Hellwood Paris, Offenbach coming at you against Marseille Icon, then Polar Bears against Tigers, and Utrecht Valence against Nexus. Then you guys against Frankfurt Syndicate. This is going to be an interesting game. And our Chaos against Vision Marseille. And then the end of the day, Edmonton Impact against GK Paris, and the TonTons against Paris Camp Carnage. Then, of course, we still have the games from the Nations Cup. And I think
you will be here till midnight.
I will. and don't forget, we have between 12 and 2. That's because they don't want me to eat. Between 12 and 2, we've got the one-on-one.
Nice.
So altogether is going to be a long, long day. But I did see one of my good friends and my co-host, Mr. Bear, down there. So I think he's going to take the mic a little bit.
Yeah.
And
oh, look at that. I like seeing GK Paris with those GI Sports HDR lenses. Yeah. Those look nice.
Yeah, they look good through the cameras.
So,
just
but now,
fiery.
Now they have to take out, 23 seconds. There's no way, unless they go through the middle. That's a double middle. If not, you can forget it. They go to their spots, they're not going to make it.
It'll be fun to watch. I'm just going to stay quiet till it's over.
Me too.
So we got a shot from the back view from GK.
Roll back center and a split.
You don't want to go too far. You want to get a couple kills before you start getting crazy like that. 9 seconds. The rest of the guys got to keep going.
No, it's done.
See, that's what you can't do. You want to be overly aggressive, get down the field, but you can't be getting penalties in the meantime.
And just saying from commentator's perspective, your biggest guy shouldn't be your first guy. that's the coach. And I'm going to go talk to those guys. Those are friends of mine. We sponsor them. We like them. I'm just going to say, hey, your short, fast guys, they go first.
Well, that was
right. Am I right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
But what I was wondering is, I mean, they did the breakout. You don't hit anybody, but then all 5 should move up. I mean, how can you not move up straight away? I mean, just
I'm watching
shooting.
the play. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
he should be in the back following them. Those small guys back there should be. So obviously he's not scared, and I like that.
No, well, and
you know things are bad when you're back
and he's a good player. I know him from a long time. He's a French
Yeah.
player, and he's a good guy.
So tell him if I don't find him, tell him, hey, stay in the back.
Stay in the back. Let the other guys run up. Okay, but at least, hey, he showed some guts, and he said, you know what, I can do the job. So,
I got to go because my younger son's getting ready to play with me.
Of course. So anyway, guys, see you guys back in a few seconds. Thanks, Rob. And thank you, Greg. And we'll be right back after a few messages with the one-on-one. See you guys in a few secs.
Sorry. So I guess he's playing the one-on-ones. That's what they're telling me.
Okay, yeah, he is playing the one-on-one, so that's going to be fun. So, anyway, a few commercials and... Yes, of course you can.
makes the Virtue Spire the best loader in paintball?
What makes the Virtue Spire the best loader in
paintball? Россия – это страна с очень сложными погодными условиями.
Not only is the Spire smaller and lighter than leading competitors,
the Spire is designed to take the toughest abuse that paintball puts out and keep feeding no matter how bad your paint or weather gets.
With a true 200 round capacity, it holds more paint as well.
Not only is it easier to take apart, but more importantly, it's easier to put back together.
Find out more at virtuespire.com.
A lot of people don't understand what goes into each and every jersey we create. The machines we use are complex, cunning, and efficient. But more importantly, it takes our imagination, spirit, and passion. HK Army Custom Hardline jerseys, made in the USA. Tested, proven, worn by champions.